Alright, I'm gonna be doing this video real quick. So we are back with like the website and all that. But the one thing that bugs me about this is that the fact that I'm just okay. So like what I'm looking at is okay. There's a lot of things that bugs me about this profile, not the name, the numbers. So basically, okay, so basically at the top it says 1992 mix, right? Con AMB 1992 mix. Well, in the profile like Cappy 95 is the number 95 that stands for 1995. But down there the release date says December 9th, 1996. And another thing that also bugs me is the bio. Back in the 90s, my dad used to work for a toy company. He left a lot of audio recordings when he died. My question is, when was the date? Of course, I know a lot of people are like, why do I want to know what the date is when he passed away? Well, just to clarify some things, because if these mixtapes happened in 1992, then how come the profile says 1995, then the release date in 1996? Because here's the thing, my suspicions is the profile, the 1995, means the birthday, because a lot of people love to put in like, oh wait, it says right here, Con AMB, ambient mix, 1992, designed for original SA90 compact, cast through some simple within the recording appeared to be organized from VINYL. Huh. But like I said, like the date, the 95, a lot of people put like their date of birth like kind of obvious a little bit, but not like the whole entire date number, like the end numbers like 9506 and all that to say, hey, it's similar like my year basically when I was born basically. That's that's what I feel suspicious about. The 1995, like the 95 at the end, makes me believe that they were born in 1995. Then how was this released in December 19th, 1996? And something about in the 90s, my dad used to work for a toy company. How come he knew this? Because or something like how come he knew he had a lot of recordings, and if he did get his hands on it, how old would he be? Because in the 90s, we're talking about like 1990s basically, and it says 1992 mix, and it was like designation original from SA90 compact castle, or something like that. It was released in December 19th, 1996. And another thing that also bugging me is the tags. Tags, it says experimental ambient found sounds in Michigan, and in a lot of that, it's just that it doesn't make sense. That's the one thing that bugs me about this. As a matter of fact, the name can't be fan. Can't be fan. 95. The 95 is unfamiliar to me, but the Cat Be fan name is very familiar. And I know a lot of people have like fan made names like Cappy Fan and all that and so much more, because like they're fans of cats and bees basically and all that. But and combined together you get a Cappy basically. And there's a lot of fans who have the similar name basically. A lot of people have similar names, so it's kind of hard. So Cappy Fan. It's sounds familiar to me, you know. Sure says embed, huh? But like, man, it's not that difficult. Like cat bee, you combine a cat and a bee together, then boom, you get a cat bee. not bad. Like Poppy Playtime used to do that, but like he left a lot of recordings when he died. Toy company, like Poppy Playtime is a toy company, but they're available in 16 bits. Streaming plus download. Wait, what the heck? Why did it land on my camera 1? Camera 01. I remember there was these cameras. So camera 01 is usually okay. Security leak camera 01 cat be toy. Cat be toy. Cat be gone. Then security camera 8. Why? Also, camera there's now a Cappy toy on the right, but the previous Cappy toy is now gone with trail being left behind, meaning Cappy was dragged. And that was November 11th. November 11th. No, November 12th, 2021. A damaged Cappy appeared on camera 01. Then on the 21st, it was removed. I'm trying to put one and one together, you know? Like, I still have access to the security cameras. So we have camera 01, 08, 27, two previous old zeros, and camera 08 again. And we have the details and information on my end of what happened. We also have some info about some shoot, I have to download that now. Might take a bit, so I'm just gonna download it real quick. Okay, let me see if I can download it. Sorry, it's a trailer. I was watching a trailer earlier, but like, plus it should have been mute. There we go. Download it real quick. Accept agreements, and yeah, I was watching a trailer earlier. It's gonna take a bit. Well, that's downloaded. You might hear a little bling or something like that. So, let me go back to my section. Okay, I will share these. Updates with a note. Notice that the dates and times are tracked with the PST. Huh. Okay. I'm looking through my files and all that. Probably gonna do I really have to delay another oh boy. I'm gonna have to delay a lot of my videos Holy crap. Well, I am gonna be delaying a lot of stuff, but like I already got those recording sounds. But like, oh my god. Couple files were leaked. What what was my friend even doing? If he has this much in if he had this much info, then why didn't he leak it himself if he was trying to do something good? And the MDS wanted him to, but they had to quickly scrap it because of something. Crap, there's someone here. I'm gonna pause real quick. Alright, okay, sorry that took me there. I was talking to someone, and, let me see. Um, well, looks like I have to, oh god. Looks like I do have to do some more stuff. Holy crap, there's more stuff to do. So, movies, let me see. So, there was more stuff. So, content, state of debug. Last resort. What the heck am I looking at? Well, it looks like I have to do a bunch of stuff. Okay, it looks like I do have to do a lot of leaking. And by the way, the guy who came in and one of the employees told me that I can leak this because the thing that we're basically the yeah, basically the things I'm about to do for a deal from a bad company. They do want me to leak it. So anyway, so let me see what else I can do for today because I already gone on a little bit too long than expected. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, what in the world? Where the heck did my friend get all of this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, okay. How the hell did he. What? How the heck did he. Do I literally have to go through every. Oh my goodness. Well, so much for doing all this. Oh my god.